What's up, guys and gals? This is gonna be like a little Fortnite discussion video on just little aspects that will help you get better at the game. Um, this one, this is just gonna be high ground versus low ground. And like how to strategically at least kill somebody. Just like in this one, I knew to run away. I'm still learning this too, like how to run away from fights, because that's just something I never really did. Like I usually do, but like, see, like with that fight, I usually would have just like tried to rush him, like bum rush him, but yeah, I would have died. So I backed up. I was like, this is the game I'm gonna win, so we gotta play smart. And I got the high ground, which has just so many benefits. Like that. And right hand advantage is a big thing in this game too. That's why I took out. That's why I just kept shooting and took out the wall, because I wanted to take away his right hand advantage. And that's a big thing. I'm sorry. A little tired. It's like 12 here. Yeah, it's like a big thing in third person shooters. And alright, so with this one's just weird because the guy tried to get me from behind, but I turned on him because I play on 8 sensitivity. I think it's 8. I ended up clipping him with a sniper, and I tried to gain some ground here, but he just kept shooting it out, which I'm totally fine with that. And then since I sniped him, he had to go heal up. So I just got the high ground and ended up headshotting him, which was really funny. Yeah, that's just again, like, it's not that you always want the high ground. You don't always want the high ground because there are benefits, and I was so annoyed that guy sniped him. There's also benefits and disadvantages to having the high ground. A disadvantage would be that a lot of people can see you when you're on the high ground, to be honest. Like if you have the high ground, a lot of people can see you. Like it's not even like it's not even fun sometimes, because like if you don't have a lot of health to like fight other people with, or a lot of materials, then you would rather want the low ground where you can hide and stuff. I got the high ground on this guy. I ended up rushing him because like I hit him for 31, and I took out that stairs so he couldn't get the high ground on me, or at least he'd have to waste time and build. Yeah, I ended up getting the high ground. Well, kinda. He takes it out again. He thinks I'm over there, and I just shoot him with the pump. Cause I rushed him because I hit him for 105 and 31, which you only have up to 200 health in this game. So he only had 70 something health. So that was like one tap from a pump. I was just like, I was pretty confident I could do it, and I did. So yeah. Excuse my yawning. This is being recorded at exactly 1 o'clock in the morning. And those servers are going to be going out for the next patch in about 2 hours. Well, 3 hours, but they take me out matchmaking at 3:35, which is a weird time. Okay, so with that kill, that's gonna lead us into the next couple. Like, this whole match was just really awkward, because I've never had to, like, I didn't have to ever play like this ever since I got, I think, my 3rd or 4th solo win. This is win number 68. This is win number 68. I never had to, like, be passive aggressive like this. Like, I never had to be. I never had to be strategic like that. I mean, usually I would just rush people and, you know, kind of hope for the best and kill them. Because, like, most games, I mean, I average like 10 kills every time I win. I usually try to average at least 10 kills. You know, 10 or more kills. With this game, it was a little weird because that guy stole my kill. I killed that was the guy I killed later. I hate when people steal my kills, especially when it's like a one tap. It's like, ugh, come on, man, steal my kill. But I've done it to God knows how many people. Yeah, with this one, this is just me looking around. I always travel around the perimeter of the circle when it gets later, because one, people are stuck in the storm. That some people might be stuck in the storm. I don't know how, people just do. Also, people do like to get the perimeter, stick to the perimeter of the storm as well. And I'm going up here to get the high ground because I didn't feel like going all the way around, and I had the resources for it. And I always put a trap down whenever I put my stairs up, because people always, you know, will take someone else's stairs just to go places. I've done that before. I've fallen victim to it twice actually. Some guy put a trap right where you jump. It was really good. Like, I jumped into the trap. I was like, wow, that's crazy. I just put traps at the end of it just because it's for protection, really. Because the traps, they work so well. Like, they tell you when someone's there, they tell you when someone's near. And yeah, if you're really high up, it helps. Okay, up here, I actually have like the mega high ground, I guess you can call it. As in, like, I'm like the overseer. I see all, and they all see me. Kinda, actually. Like, you can hide with the high ground, but it's only at certain angles. Like up here, like people behind me, if they're on the bottom of the mountain, they don't know I'm up here, unless they can hear my footsteps. And people up in the park, they can see I'm up here, but it really depends on the angle. It's all angle for the most part. I think I'm pretty sure I just chill up here because I'm still looking for people. And I do end up finding them. But I end up going to the low ground anyways. Because, I don't know, that aggressiveness kind of came out. And, bloodlust to get some kills. Because I really wanted some. And, yeah. Benefits of the low ground are just, they're literally 1 in a million. Like, you get to hide really well on the low ground if you're like hugging a hill. Like, if I'm below and someone's on top of me, and you have a sniper or just anything, if you aim up at them, you'll most likely get a headshot. That's one of the benefits of the low ground. If you can look straight up at a person at the high ground, most likely you'll get a headshot. I mean, it doesn't really happen, but I have other games where like these two guys were pushing me, and they both had the high ground, but I had the low ground, and I looked straight up, headshotted one of them, and I took out my M4 and shot the other one. Headshots. And yeah. Now, with the guy that I'm aiming at right now, I do actually end up killing him, but how he didn't die earlier is so annoying, because like he tried to build up and it didn't really work out for him, because he built a couple of stairs in a fort, but I guess he wasn't that high up in the ground. He wasn't that high up in the ground. So yeah, it didn't really work out for him. And something really funny here is that like I'm pretty sure like I end up shooting his fort, and then I look around and then I see that there's a scar there, and I'm just like, that's definitely a scar, and nobody's been up here, which I don't know, that was kind of lucky. I was really lucky just to find the scar just sitting there. That's like the 3rd time it's happened in that same exact spot too. So I get the scar, and I kind of just chill. I kind of just chill here for a little bit. Look around. Look for more people to kill. And I do find them. I do definitely find them. I have a little trouble here building. Because, like, I'm trying to, like, make it rematerialize and jump on it. Right. And then, like, I end up clipping him, which I was so annoyed about. So I end up clipping him for a little bit, look around, and then I shoot out his base. Because I'm just like, you're metal. I don't feel like wasting 3 years of my life shooting that metal, so I'm just going to shoot out your fort because no one ever does that. I guess he wasn't too high off the ground because he just kept shooting at me. And I wish I got him with that second shot because then this game would be over. Not this game would be over, but this kill would be done with. And he ends up being a little no, I actually do end up killing him here. This is a different guy. Oh wait, is that the guy? No, that's not the guy. I just end up shooting him a lot. Is it? Let me see out. Yeah, like he builds all the way up there, and then he falls off and just doesn't die. And I'm just like, what? Like, how are you not dead yet, man? And like, I'm trying to like kill this guy, slide off the edge like Tom Cruise, hit him with the pump. Like, it's crazy. And I end up building, trying to like met up real quick. Yeah, and then I get the high ground again. I get the high ground again on this guy. And yeah, I get the high ground because that's one of the benefits. I get to I see him before he sees me. And yeah, it takes more time to look up than anything else. So yeah, I'm trying to med kit up, and I do hear him. I mean, I have pretty good ears, and how they made the new sound work is it makes it a lot easier to know where people are. So I kind of look away, trying to see where he is, and yeah, I get he ends up building a high ground for me, which is so funny. I actually don't end up killing him because of the storm. I kind of just moved because he tried to shoot at me, and I knew he was low on health, and I knew how much storm did at this punch. I think it does like 9 or 10, some crazy number. It does a lot of damage, but he just dies in the storm. And I would count that for myself as a kill because he was done for the day. And I should have built up higher here. Oh, and the launch pad is so good getting the high ground. So good getting the high ground with that. But yeah. Okay, so this is where like my building prowess comes into play. And yeah, this is where it comes into play. I kind of learned this from Myth. I learned it from Myth, and yeah. The whole building on top of somebody thing. Like, now you see that one wall that I built? That's my wall. So since I built it, I get to edit it any way, shape, or form that I want. So I kind of do something really funny. I knew he had traps, but I thought he only had one. So that's why I shot out the one. So I jump up, and since I built that side of his whole fort thing, I got advantage that way. I not only got high ground advantage, but just advantage in general. And yeah, this was probably the weirdest win I've ever gotten in my life. This was weird because I was panicking, like I didn't know what to do. But it took me like 3 seconds, and I was like, I can build. I was like, I can build. That's my only way out. And so I just started building. And this is like the benefits of low ground. Like, hiding is great. Especially during like this part of the game when I had no health. And I thought I would die there. And yeah, I ended up just building my way to victory, which is just it's not cheesy, but like it's funny what happens. Because I'm just like confused. I hear him too, And I'm just like, okay, building, and he just dies to the storm. And that's the story of how I won by building.